Look at them. That
There
was
we
great.
go. That was real good.
Like that was synchronized and
Yeah.
everything.
How do you guys do that? What's your secret?
Like
That was
normally we
good.
say, "Is that okay?" But I think we all in agreement that
Yeah.
was really good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, welcome to the S.L.I.D.E podcast, everyone. I'm your host, Coach Aaron, and today we have Lila Brickwall Bratch with us and Banana Jake.
What's
How
up?
are you guys?
Good.
Good.
All right. Now, did you guys watch the Little League World Series at all?
Yeah.
I did.
All right. Tell me some things that you guys saw that was really cool.
Probably.
I liked.
Oh,
You
go
got
ahead.
it.
No, you
Bro.
can go ahead.
Alright, I liked it. I was watching the shit with Chinese Taipei and Florida. The ending on a bunt was crazy because Chinese Taipei is so fundamentally sound, and just ending like that is crazy.
I know.
Yeah.
Nobody covering first. Like, who
Yeah.
would have thought? What were you gonna say, Jake?
It was like the bunt, but I thought was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Because
I mean-
normally the Chinese Taipei team put down a lot of bunts that tournament. They put none down that game.
Well, like, who would have ever thought, like, just pushing a runner over ends up scoring a runner from second? And
Yeah.
it was crazy. Now, Jake, you know a few of those dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, they played some serious ball. Like, did you
Yeah.
know they could ball before you watched them in the World Series, or did they surprise you a little bit?
I knew some of the kids that played really, really good in the World Series, but I didn't know the other kids, and they also played pretty good.
Well, dude, that was it shortstop. It caught the ball going up the middle.
Chase
spun on a knee.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Like,
Made
that
Sports Center
was-
top. He got Sports Center number 1.
Did he?
Ooh,
Yeah.
did he?
That's awesome. It looks like Dylan's joining us. Let's see. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hey, all right, we're started, so give us just a few minutes and we'll get to you, okay?
All right.
All right. But yeah, I mean, Chinese Taipei was in the World Series last year too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the dude that was throwing
80.
80. Yeah.
Yeah, you're throwing 80 from 46 feet, which is the equivalent of like 105.
I remember. Like, that was insane. Well, at least the USA team won it and the Southeast team for that. So, yay. So now we got Dylan Boyle. He's joined us. How you doing, Dylan?
Good.
All right. So, Dylan, you may wonder where this dude comes from. Well, he was at Cooperstown with Trip Dog last month and had a pretty amazing outing at Cooperstown. And I was like, hey, dude, just jump into this podcast. We're going to have some cool kids here and let's hang out. So, Lila, anything new with you? I mean, we just like talked 2 days ago. So I don't.
Yeah, we've just been talking.
I know. Jake, everything going well at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dylan, how's school for you, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just going to put it all out there. If we got teachers giving too much homework, we're going to call them out on the show. So, if we got teachers, we need to, even if you're getting homeschooled, if we need to call mom and dad out, we'll do that too. Like, come on now. All
Remember,
right,
who was that?
Hmm?
Who was that? I was homeschooled, and you were like, "Ain't she just giving you trouble?" And we didn't even know he was homeschooled until he told us after.
Dalen
Yeah.
That was
That
hilarious.
was so funny.
We have 2 friggin' awesome guests joining us, and then Demario and C'nim. How are you guys doing?
Good.
There we go. Well, welcome to the show, guys. I'm glad we can hear you now. So, Demario, we're going to let you start us off and tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, where you're from, how long you played baseball, and what your favorite cereal is.
Okay. I've been playing baseball since I was 3 years old. My favorite cereal is Fruit Loops. And what was the other question?
I think that was it.
Oh, thank you.
It was too easy for you. I'll give you a harder one next time. C'nim, what about you, dude?
I played baseball since I was 3 years old.
3 years old.
And my favorite cereal is Cocoa Puffs.
There we go. I like some Cocoa Puffs. I'm a Fruity Pebbles guy, but I do like chocolate.
Almost
So,
every person on the show is a Fruity Pebbles person.
I'm not.
yeah, I don't know. Like we went like droughts before where people are never saying like Fruity Pebbles. It's just we've been on a hot streak lately. So,
Mhm.
Dylan, we got to get yours, man. Tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what your favorite cereal is.
My name's Dylan Boyle. I'm from Arizona, and my favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles.
Look at there. Was that a brown nose, Jake? Was he just saying that because we just told him what my favorite was?
No,
I think
seriously,
he was.
my favorite cereal is Fruity Pebbles. That's why.
Do you believe him, Lila?
I don't know.
All
I
right.
believe in
Well,
it.
we'll
It's
roll
either
with it.
Fruity Pebbles or Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right. Well, you lose me on cinnamon toast crunch. Like that becomes old people food right there. I got to eat my
I
sugars.
like
So.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, I'm gonna start calling you old now. All
Oh,
right.
that's
So
crazy.
these dudes are from Central Florida. And one, so C'nim, you play on the same team as Banana Jake, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, we got to ask this because Jake's been on the show and he's been dealing with some injuries, but is he a pretty good player?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's got room to improve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do too, right? I do. I know
Yeah.
I do.
Everyone.
Yeah, we all
everyone
got
does.
room to improve. I put him. That was a hard question for him, Jake. He didn't want to throw you under the bus with anything there.
That's
But
good.
Demario, what position you play, man?
Shortstop and second base.
Oh, middle infield.
Yes.
Now, have you always played the infield? I mean, you've been playing since you were 3.
At the beginning of the season, I didn't play infield. I played outfield, but I left the team and I started working, building my craft. And then when I went to the same team and did a tryout, they saw how good I was at infield and they put me at starting shortstop.
You were working on your craft. I don't see or hear too many kids your age say that. Just for our listeners out there, Demario, how old are you?
11 years old.
11. And C'nim?
11.
11 years old. You're hearing this from 11-year-olds working on their craft. Well, I know. So, Jake's team, the Blitz, is it Blitz?
Bit. Well,
Bits.
well
That's the
we're now
coach's name, but
Diamond Elite 12U National.
okay. How often do you practice, C'nim?
Probably like every other day. My dad takes me to D-back for an hour.
Gotcha. Get some swings in. And what position do you play, C'nim?
Center, like outfield, and I catch a little bit.
Really? Everybody likes to catch. Jake, he any good at catching?
He's good. He's a good blocker.
Yeah. Well, when Jake's pitching, are you catching usually?
No, not really.
Darn, I wanted to hear what a mound visit with Jake was like. I was going to get some inside information here. All right. Well, look, I bombarded these two just since we started with questions here, just because I was excited. But I'm going to chill out, and Lila, I'm going to let you ask some questions, and the rest of the game.
All right. So both of you are ballers. I know. You've probably been to a lot of tourneys. What's your favorite tourney that you've ever been to?
I'll probably say Tennessee.
Is that Ripken?
Yes.
Ripken?
Nice.
Yeah. What made that one so special for you?
Because I just hit my first walk-off at Tennessee Pigeon Forge.
Nice.
In the championship game.
For real?
Yes.
All right. Tell us how it played out, man. Tell us the scenario. Tell us score of the game. Paint the picture for us.
So there was he bunted the ball, which moved the runner. The pitcher made a bad throw at first, so
No, he didn't throw the ball first.
Oh no, he didn't throw the ball, and it was too late. So runner scored, and it was tied. And my friend was up to bat, and he struck out, and I was up, and I think it was 2 outs, and there was a runner at third and second, I believe.
Yeah.
And I hit the ball over the third baseman's head, which scored the run.
Yeah. What's that like?
Yeah.
What was that?
I had a knot in my stomach when I was up to bat.
Oh, just nerves getting to you?
Yeah.
That's awesome though, man. I got cold chills for you, dude. That's good stuff. That's
Thank
good
you.
stuff. Now, C'nim, you were watching him. Did you think he was going to be able to do it?
Yeah, I had faith in him.
Yeah, it sounds like you had more faith than he did. He needs to put that little knot in it, like push it away, and like no, he's got that pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Demario, which team do you play for again?
I play for Elite Factory.
Oh,
But
okay.
the team that I hit my walk-off on was Baseball Bros.
Gotcha. Going to learn some more about Baseball Bros in a minute. Jake, what questions you got?
So you guys been playing baseball for a pretty long time. What's your favorite memories from playing baseball all those years?
Well, it was this summer. Or did you want to answer it?
You got it. And
All
I'll
right.
answer it. I'll answer it after you're done.
Okay. It was this summer. I played with 16-year-olds at Baseball City.
What?
It was a really challenge. They were throwing a little bit gas, but I seen faster, and I just couldn't catch up to it because a lot of it was like a wood bat tournament. It wasn't like metal, so I had to use my wood bat, and it was hard to catch up to the speed. But I knew like if I could catch up to this, I could catch up to anything.
How'd you do?
How did I do in the games?
Yeah.
My at bats weren't that good, but when I played at second, I turned 2 double plays.
Dude, look, even the fact that you had the courage to walk up there as an 11-year-old in a 16U game, like, that's good stuff right there. Like, look, I would have definitely, I wouldn't even have touched the ball probably. And then you're swinging a wood bat. Do you train with a wood bat?
Yes, all the time. Like
There you
when
go.
I'm warming up off the tee, and when my brother's throwing BP in our backyard.
Gotcha. Well, I love to hear you training with a wood bat. I like that. What's your favorite tournament, C'nim?
Probably going to Beast of the East because like all the good teams out there, even though we didn't win, I made some like fun memories and we played a lot of good games.
Beast of the East is like always a fun tournament.
Yeah.
What makes it so fun? Just because it's so big and so many teams there?
Well, there's only about 8 teams per division.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I got confused. I'm thinking the 1,000-team tournament in
Oh.
Houston, not the Beast in the East. I'm sorry. I got confused. Yeah, so that's top 8 in each age division, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that competition?
It was like kind of challenging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? If you don't ever play in those kind of situations, like you won't ever get any better. It takes 2 strong teams playing against each other to make you better.
Yeah.
So at least that's what I believe. I don't know if everybody else believes that. So
Yeah.
Dylan, you got any questions for these dudes? I know you're just kind of here hanging out with us today, but any questions for these dudes?
Well, I got one. I'm like, what was the farthest you guys have traveled to go play baseball, and how was the experience?
I'm sorry, can you say that again? I couldn't hear him.
Yeah. How far have you traveled to go play baseball?
Oh, Tennessee, 10 hours. 10
hours. Yeah.
Did you drive or fly?
Did you drive or fly?
Oh, I drove.
You drove?
Oh no, not me, my mom.
I know, of course.
I wish I could drive.
No, you don't, dude.
Okay.
Like, you better like slow it down. Tell you better stay 11 as long as you can. So now, Demario, you're a switch hitter, right?
Yes.
Now, how did that come about?
It was when I was 7 years old. I was like, let me just switch sides for fun. And I hit one ball. I was like, I could do this. So I just kept going. I kept building my craft on my left side. And also, I need to work on my right side too. But I just make it even, like 10 balls on my right side, 10 balls on my left side. That's one set. And then I switch. Keep going.
So it kind of came natural to you?
Yeah.
I wish I could have. What about you, C'nim? You're righty or lefty?
Just righty.
Yeah, that's me. I don't have a lot of fancy traits like that. Jake, you're a lefty?
Righty.
Oh, righty. Wow, I was thinking you're a lefty. Yeah, we were outside trying to throw the ball the other day with my son, and I was trying to throw the ball left-handed, and you know that feeling when you know it just don't look right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's so you never felt that, Demario?
Huh? I
You
said
never
yeah.
felt that?
No, I felt that before.
You did? You just
Yeah.
pushed through it, whereas I just said no more. I quit.
Yeah.
Now, how do you hit from both sides? I mean, is your hitting pretty consistent on both sides of the plate?
I stopped hitting on my left side for a while because it wasn't just coming to me, so I just kept hitting on my right side. But I practiced on my left side.
Okay.
To keep going, and then when I feel like if it's like a good pitch I can hammer off, I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch sides.
He said hammer. You've hit a few dingers before?
Not on my left side. On my right
On
side.
your right.
3.
How many you got from the right side?
3.
All right. C'nim, how many homers you got?
Probably like 10.
For real?
Yeah, probably.
Jake, is he telling the truth, Jake?
Yeah.
Is he? Man, 10 home runs. And you guys are young. Listen, we all know that I never hit one. So, and Lila's still working on getting her first. So, man, you 10 home runs. Where are you batting the lineup, C'nim?
It's kind of like off and on. So like I'll start like I'm normally at like 1, but I haven't been like hitting that consistent lately, so I went down to 7.
Gotcha. Okay. So you got some speed. Lead off guy, you got to have some speed. All right. Jake, your turn, dude.
What are your guys' opinions on Florida baseball?
Florida Gators?
There's Florida, like travel ball in Florida.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I really like travel baseball in Florida because all the places you could go, all the experiences you could get, all the memories you could make. But one thing that sometimes gets on my nerves is the umpires.
Oh, snap. Really? What's up with the umpires?
I mean, because they don't always make the right calls sometimes.
You mean they just don't always make the right calls about you? All the
Yeah,
time.
and it's like the team though. Like, say if a ball's like really outside, they'll call it a strike, and like call it strike 3, and you just get mad.
Talking about the Beast of the East and umpires, the Beast of the East tournament's held in Florida, and we had an umpire one game, and it was the worst umpire I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah? Talk to us about it. What was so bad?
So our girl teammate on the team, she was up, and the ump called a strike literally at her eyes up in the other batter box. Like, in the other's batter's box.
Wow. That's, what'd she do?
I
Nothing. She didn't call the scene. Well, that's good.
She like everyone just kind of like threw their hands when he called it, but it's passed.
Was he at a bad angle?
I
mean, he was
kind
behind
of.
the plate, but
He was kind of far behind. He was young. He's really, really young.
oh, he was probably nervous. I've been a young umpire before, and believe me, I didn't want to make bad calls. Sometimes I just did because I wasn't in the right angle or honestly wasn't paying attention. So I mean, all kind of different things. So, Lila, what's your experience with umpires like out in California? They pretty crazy out there?
So when I go to like other places for tournaments, like not in Bakersfield, they're pretty good. But the Bakersfield ones sometimes low questionable.
Really?
None of them are terrible though. Some of them are like a little bit cray on some of those calls, but most of them aren't that bad.
Well,
No,
okay.
Florida umpires are just terrible.
Is that like known? I've never heard that before, Florida umpires. And now I was in Panama City, but most of those umpires that were in Panama City were from like Mississippi and Alabama and like all in around that area. I don't think too many of them was even from Florida.
Mm.
But maybe I guess once they just cross state lines, maybe
Yeah.
their strike zone just gets out of
Like the air pressure could affect their calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Pull the mask down, yeah. Run out and give him a defibrillator out on the field. That's some banana ball stuff right there. That would have been
Yeah.
good. So let's talk baseball bros. So Demario, tell us where this thing started, man.
So I was 6 years old. I might have said 7, my fault. But I was 6 years old when I told my parents I wanted to make a YouTube channel called Baseball Bros with a Z. And they were like, well, you got to keep working in baseball to do that. And I was like, okay. So I kept going. I kept pushing. And then I was like, we should make hats. And we made hats. And I was like, we should make shirts. And I was like, and my mom was like, yeah, because she has like this thing to make shirts. And she did it. And it was just fun. It was like a fun experience. And then we started making shorts. We just started making shorts. And then we just, and beanies, yeah. And then we
So how's your YouTube channel doing?
I haven't checked our subscribers yet, but I think it's gonna go good.
All right. Well, for everybody listening right now, how can they find you on YouTube and go subscribe?
Baseball Bros with a Z.
Baseball Bros with a Z. Now, what do you guys do? What do you do on your YouTube channel?
Just post baseball content, fun content with the kids. When I was at Tennessee, we recorded and we are doing like how Pottstown did. We gave away hats and shirts to the players, but we also gave them a question like, what is like 643 mean?
How many people got that wrong?
Like one person got that wrong.
At a baseball complex, somebody got that wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you didn't give them a hat, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
At the end,
They need, they got to watch out. They can't mess that
we made
question
sure
up.
they like and subscribe.
Awesome. That's good. Hey, I'm going to tell you, starting a YouTube channel or starting any of this stuff, man, that's a hustle. You got to put work into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who edits your content and puts everything up online for you? Do you guys do that?
My dad did the intro. He did the editing. He did the everything.
Very cool, man. There's all kind. I mean, you can make a living on YouTube content these days. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's some people out there doing it.
Well, I gotta head out. I gotta go practice.
Yep. Get out. See you later.
Later.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye.
Well, that's awesome, man. So now you guys look like you're wearing jerseys. Is Baseball Bros going to be a team at some point?
These are the jerseys that we wore to Tennessee. We had the pink, we had this one, and we have some jerseys that we wore to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like dude, those are hot there. I like those. What's up with pink these days? Like, is pink just the cool like new color?
Yes.
I think it's normally it's like drip now, kind of.
Yeah.
Pink is an essential color for drip.
Yes.
Pink and blue.
But it's not just any blue. It's got to be that kind of lighter shade of blue, right?
Yeah. No navy blue or anything. Light blue.
Yeah.
Like Carolina blue.
Yeah.
I don't like that blue.
I love that blue.
But look, I'm gonna tell you right there on that shirt, like on their jerseys, man, I like that.
But then, Demario, didn't you guys have like blue pants with one of those?
Yeah. Oh yes. I think it was with this one. This one. It was with these ones.
Man, and you're the mastermind behind all this stuff?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your vision, man? Where's it gonna go?
I'm gonna go back to my community, like when I make it big one day.
Now, what do you mean? You're gonna give it back to the community? What do you mean by that?
Like, at the old baseball park that I went, East Bay, that I practiced at, I'm gonna give back to that community, make the fields better. And Leaf Factory, the training facility that I go at, I'm just gonna give back to the community, the places I work at.
Well, that is amazing to hear, dude.
And
So many people do it.
when I make it big one day, I want to like get a bunch of money and find homeless people around like my area and like, give away a bunch of money.
There you go. I mean, look, here's every one of our responsibilities. No matter what sport we play, or if we're old like me and you can't play a sport. So we just got to leave the world a little bit better than we found it. And it sounds like you've been raised very well and you understand that. So,
Yes.
but that's what we've got to do. We've got to leave the world and everything around it a little bit better because we've been here. And I'm going to tell you, Demario, it's impressive for an 11-year-old. C'nim, is he a pretty good friend?
Yes.
You have to keep him in line every once in a while?
Yes.
Yeah. He probably is talking about rolling all this money he's going to be making. You probably have to like keep him in check. Like, look, you ain't made that money yet.
Yes.
Well, look, I'm going to tell you, giving back to this community is huge. And I have that same dream, Demario, is when I make a lot of money, I want to rebuild all these baseball parks.
Yes.
I'm so sick and tired of like baseball fields and complexes having chains and gates on them. Like when I was growing up, man, we could just go to the field and play. Now we have to reserve a field and we got to make sure. I mean, what happened to just having places where we can just go play ball?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I
like,
get
that's
that.
what I'm going to do. Demario, when me and you both make it big,
Yes.
we'll do it together, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bunch of cash.
We're gonna rebuild like state of the art youth facilities for these kids to play at. Jake, you want to be a part of it too when you make a lot of money?
I want to be a part of it too.
All right, well, let's go. Dylan, you in
Yes,
there
sir.
with me?
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Look, we're gonna change this world.
Yes.
And listen, I swear you can. As long as you stay positive and your heart's in the right place, you 100% can make a change. So I'm telling you, like, just like the fact that you've thought where you are now as an 11-year-old for both of you guys is super impressive. So I used to think like all these kids these days we're gonna in our future is gonna be really rough, but now I'm meeting all you cool kids. I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You think so, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The jury's out on me. I don't know. Jake, what questions you got for him?
I can't really think of any more much.
We don't have a pitcher here with us today other than Dylan. Like normally we got somebody that pitches. But so you guys are from Tampa. Now why don't you guys play on the same team together?
We used to, but our team split up and then we just split paths. But we're still good friends.
Gotcha. And you guys go to school together as well?
No, we were going to, but we just didn't go to the same school.
Gotcha. Now, school started back. We always talk about school with our guests.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite subject, Demario?
Reading.
Wow. Okay. Reading. What about you, C'nim?
Probably math.
It's always math. And I'm the one, and that was the subject that I didn't like the most. There was something wrong with me, I guess.
Yeah,
Reading. How did you fall in love with reading, man?
Oh, me? Because I just love reading books, and the reading teachers are so quiet. And while you're reading, nobody just disrupts you while you're reading.
Oh, well, you need to come read something in my house then. Let's see how long that lasts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
there's so much to learn when you read.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what were you going to say?
Oh, this year I started to like math more. I have an A in math, and in other math class I have a B.
There you go. Well, look, that works for me. Well, you just getting started too. Jake, what kind of grade did you make, Jake?
I have all A's but one B in science.
Man, why can't you just get that one up to an A?
I got one B grade, and then it brought my grade all the way down.
What's her name? We'll put her out there right now. I'm just kidding. Don't do that right now.
Miss
Don't do that.
Miss Ludwig.
Ludwig. Like, come on now. Like, do you guys know who she is? Oh, I thought they may have known. All right, she's gonna have to chill out. Like, she knows this boy's got straight A's in all classes, and she's gonna be the one class that's not gonna give him an A.
Yep.
Like, give him some extra homework. And actually, you know what? Yeah, give him some extra homework. He can earn it back. You okay with that, Jake?
I mean, I have a 105 and a 102 in other classes. So if I can just take those extra credits and put it in her class, that'll be good.
Yeah, do that. Do that. She needs to get that fixed for you. So, all right. Well, where you guys gonna go to school at? So, Demario, where are you going to school at, man?
For high school?
No, for college. Let's just say you don't get drafted out of high school.
Oh.
I mean, I know you're probably going to, but in case you don't, where are you going to go to college?
LSU. I think LSU.
Okay. That's a good school. Good baseball program. C'nim?
USF or LSU as well.
Nobody says the Hurricanes. Y'all know the Hurricanes are down there, right?
Yeah.
Hurricanes.
They ain't nobody paying them any attention though. So, hey, Oregon's got a good baseball program, Dylan.
Yeah, I heard of Oregon.
Yeah. But that's cool. Now, listen, I always have to ask our guests when they come on the show, and I'm pretty confident that you guys are probably going to get there. So when you guys sign the MLB, I usually try to make a deal with all of our guests that I get an autograph signed jersey. Is that going to be possible for you guys?
Yes, sir. It's got to be a
All right.
baseball bros jersey.
What'd you say, Demario?
It's got to be a baseball bros jersey.
Yeah, that's right. It's got to still be there, man. Baseball bros. Now, how many people help you with your channel?
Like a lot of people. C'nim is most one of them.
Okay. You don't get camera shy, C'nim?
No, sir.
No, I do. I'm not that selfie kind of person. So I know Jake does a lot of selfies, but I'm not that kind of person. I think he's starting to blush. We're going to make his face turn pink.
What?
Well, awesome. Well, look, I know we had a lot of technical difficulties, but you guys are pretty awesome, man. You guys have any questions for us?
No, sir.
No?
Oh, I have a question. When did you start playing baseball?
Me?
Yeah.
It was probably about 10 years. Jake, don't you about to laugh at something?
No.
Oh, I'm remind me to tell you about the new rule that's we're going to implement in the show, because it would be perfect for right now. But no, I started when I was about 10 years old. You guys have seen The Sandlot?
Yes.
You've seen that movie, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So you know how Smalls like walked out on the field and like didn't really know how to play and hung out with these kids and learned. Well, that's how I learned. In a field where like we didn't have any bases. A tree was our backstop. So if we wasn't accurate with our pitches, we were chasing the ball all the time. But probably 10 or 11. And I played through high school. So I wasn't as good as you guys are. I wasn't getting drafted by the MLB, but, you know, that just wasn't in the cards for me. Now, Jake, the new rule. We're going to figure it out. But from now on, we're going to have a rule where if a conversation or someone's getting long-winded, yes, I know me, you guys can like blow a horn or make a sound or something, and you guys get to change the subject. How you like that? It's hard.
I like it.
We need to find a horn.
You like it?
Yeah.
From now on, when I start getting boring, even our guests can like shut me up, and we can move on to another subject. But when you interrupt me, you have to come up with a new subject, though. But I can also do it to you too.
Oh.
So it'll be fair with everybody. All right, so because that normally happens to Mario. Sometimes I get on these tangents that are just boring, that Jake and Dylan, everybody gets bored with. So, you know, sometimes you got to know that about yourself. Sometimes I'm just boring.
Yeah.
Not you, though. Not you. All right, look, So we asked the same question to everyone that's been on the show before. And so now we've got to ask you guys. All right. Now, this is usually the hardest question that we've asked. And if you don't watch the show, be ready. All right.
Oh.
Which one of you two want to go first?
Me.
All right. Here we go.
Go, Demario.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. You're walking up to bat.
Okay.
Bottom of the ninth. 2 outs.
2 outs.
All right. What's going to be your walkout music to put you in the zone to walk this game off?
They Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Perfect. I like it. All right. C'nim, same thing. What's going to be your walkout song?
You know the song that goes like like that? You know that song that goes like that?
That sounds like Game of Thrones, but I don't know. Just like some music?
Yeah, I really don't care. All
okay.
I know is
so you don't need any hype music to get hype?
I made a home run. Never in this situation.
Right, look at that. I like it. He don't need any music. Just give me the ball. I like that. Just tell the pitcher, just throw it. Just go ahead and just throw it. I don't even care. All right, guys. Well, we're at the end of the show.
Oh, yeah. The final countdown.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I know that song. The way you were humming it there, I thought it might be something different, though. But for sure, I know that song. All right. At the end of every show, we let our guests close it out, okay? We start the show with you guys, and we're going to end the show with you guys, okay? But before we do that, I want you guys to tell us how we can find you on social media, okay?
Okay.
All right, tell us how we can find you, Demario.
On Baseball Bros. With the
Baseball Bros?
Yes.
All right, YouTube, Instagram?
With the
YouTube or Instagram.
Yeah, I got Instagram. Mine is C'nim also. Just C'nim also. Nothing else.
Okay. All right. Well, at the end of the show, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let Jake say until next time, guys, and you guys are gonna say we'll catch you on the slide, okay? Jake got excited. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna thank everybody for listening. Then, Jake, I'm gonna turn it over to you. So you guys know what we're saying, right? We'll catch you on the slide. All right, here we go. Well, thank you guys so much for listening. Got exciting news coming. We got some really cool guests coming, but make sure you subscribe to our show, recommend us to friends and family, and you know, even the weird people at the ballpark that look like they need, you know, somebody to listen to. Like, tell them to just subscribe to our show. Maybe we can help them out. So, and that mom and dad that take things too serious, send them our way. So, but Jake.
Until next time. Until next time.
There we go.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at the S.L.I.D.E Podcast Show and the S.L.I.D.E Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch